here with Tri-County Locksmith Service. I do tool reviews, do lock reviews. I like to tell people what's working for me. I like to check out reviews online, and that's how I buy the products that I use. I read the ones written on websites and blogs. Most informational for me are the videos though. So the other thing that I use just as much as tools is clothing, footwear. It's Colorado, it's cold, it's snowy in the wintertime, so I use, these are my work boots, these are everyday boots. I was wearing the Wolverine's brand for a long time, and they did pretty good. You can spend about $150 to $200 and get a boot that's going to last you about a year, but after about a year, the sole's going to look pretty good and pretty new, and the boot is going to crack and have cracking and not be waterproof anymore. I oil all of my boots with the Obanoff's oil, the heavy duty boot oil. It's in a canister about that big, real waxy, works really good. So I try and get as much life as I can out of them. But with the Wolverines, I was getting about a year. They were comfortable with the DuraShock sole, and they're a good boot for that. I like one that lasts a little bit longer. This is Danner. This is a Danner Acadia. Basically, it's got, you can see the sole's worn out a lot more, but the boot leather is not. It doesn't have the cracking that we had here anywhere. This is 2 years for this boot. This is 1 year for this one, and this one doesn't have any problems. There's no stitching coming undone. There's no cracking or fading in the leather. There's no separation on the heel or the toe. I love these boots. They're light, they're comfortable, they're Gore-Tex, they're waterproof. I wear these things more than I wear sneakers. I wear these things 24/7 almost every time but when I'm sleeping. So when I get up, when I run out at night, on the weekends, everything, these are what I wear. And they're 2 years strong, so they're not just being used 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. They're being used all the time. Let's see here. These were a Gore-Tex Cabella's shoe. I thought I could get something a little bit lighter, something a little bit, easier to take on and off. These didn't last 3 months, and the sole came out of there, started to have separation here. The toe wore out. They weren't waterproof within a month, so not the best. I was pretty disappointed and let down. I thought with the Gore-Tex name and the Cabela's being, a fairly known sporting goods store, that they would have made something a little better. So that's that. For these, $300 for a pair of boots is pretty expensive. But if you get twice the life out of a $150 pair, you're still right there, and I haven't wore these out. Danner actually is making a lighter weight boot like this, like a sport hiker, called the Tactile, and I think I'll be trying that one next, but I gotta wear these out first, and so far that's proving to be pretty difficult. So these are in the water, snow, all that kind of stuff all the time, and holding up extremely well. Only complaint is that the sole is a little bit slick when it's wet on a tile floor per se. If you got something smooth, it's a little slick. On the sidewalk and snow and ice, not really. It holds up pretty good. But if you come outside or come inside and you step onto the tile, it is a little more slick than the other two that we've tried. So excellent Danner boot. I like all Danner products. I haven't found one that I haven't liked so far. So that's for more information, go to www.tricountylocksmithservice.com. Thank you.